collision of two undefeated teams. Only one team can keep their quest for a perfect season alive by winning today.
All right, YouTube versus TCU. This is our biggest rivalry, man. Really not a rivalry. We got to lock in, get this ball, go down the field. I got me some energy. I'm not playing with like good man. All right.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Okay,
and he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Hey, Clemens have made a really good turn this season. Right, he's a really good quarterback this season. We actually go somewhere this season. We got 5-star coming in next season. So, kind of excited for this. Oh, we got a whole return right line here. From Killebrew. We got some yards on this. If we don't if we block, we had yards. I can guarantee if we block, we had yards right there. Okay, got competition on the outside here. Cover. I don't like this look. I didn't see nobody.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You gotta get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time they come up with a sack.
Ah, Gainwell, I thought you caught that. That's on me. That's a bad throwing ball. I should have passed up that a little bit more. Okay.
Games like this are so exciting because you think you know.
Gave him a short field.
And after today, we'll have a much better
I changed the kick. Okay. I am not warm.
Is going to be able to get out of here.
I am. I think that's the first time I ever shanked a point.
Out there for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities.
Let me lock in. Calm down.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers.
Like I give them all these.
But I don't know the last time we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL. Oh, they trap him.
Come in immediately.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Good defense.
Stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up.
We know they're going to go on 4th down. We get them too close. So.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Hit this.
That one falls incomplete. They try to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
And that worked out. That actually kind of worked out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how that worked out, but it did. Come on. That's on me. Gainwell had that 3 miles. Ooh, I had a little bit of rain. I swear to fucking God. Bro. Yeah, I might have Gainwell on this, brother. I need to throw it. It always clears out, honestly. Move the ball. 1 for 2. Well, you got to be able to run versus his front. Good run. Well, Kavatsas, why are we holding? We got like 3 yards on that.
Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back.
So we might have. I think I just continue a little bit. Okay, that feels better.
And he drops back in the gun.
The block.
To the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
I like the bubbles.
The completion makes it 2nd down.
If we can't get to this hole really quickly.
They keep him off balance with a run.
Good run.
Down, but he does have 1st down
4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
I like him with him, but
from the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
It's not there.
this defense.
Gainwell had to get open there. Like I was looking at Gainwell. That was the space that was open. How come Vance is on this 1-on-1 coverage? Also, versus linebacker. Trying to like stay in the pocket, but
Some man coverage, and let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage,
how did he make that
pressure on the
tackle?
quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Makes a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed.
You gotta make some better decisions with the ball.
Good work by the return man.
It's taking too long to make more decisions. Reads.
They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. That's reeled in. It's Cavazos. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Miners are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff to the back. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Miners line it up with first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
All right.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, I like the call here. I just think that the receiver could have done a better job with his route of actually ending his route up in the end zone to make it easier for the quarterback to put that throw on him for a touchdown. Instead, they're still short. Now we've got a...
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with his defense, and pound it into the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
Good defense. Rough.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play.
Good defense.
And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling
oh no!
Looking downfield.
Oh, bro, why?
Across his body. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks. This defense, sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The pocket breaking down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And it's UTEP in front, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. UTEP's offense is back out there now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
They're wrong.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home.
Play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. 2nd down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. That's caught. It's Cavazos. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. The Miners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Miners. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Good tackle.
They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. They're going to run it here. The game moves the ball to a 34. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense going with the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And the Horned Frogs are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
That ball snagged for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Gets the first and still running.
Well, his knee was down.
Before they get him to the ground.
How? This is literally impossible. How did this this is down? He's down. He's midway through air. There's no way this can happen. This is not realistic whatsoever. Like, what the I stopped him. That's defense. That's defense. I plugged the hole. How? He's literally in the mid-air. Yeah, that's over. He goes down. There's no way he can, just jump back in the air. Like, what the?
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The fuck?
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short pass.
How's it open?
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. With the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to
touchdown.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
That's bullshit. The whole entire drive is bullshit.
This offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this.
Like, how in the world do you fucking do this?
Talk about seizing some momentum.
You're horizontal in the air. Or you magically get vertical in the air. And you fall back down. The one thing he hurdled him, he didn't hurdle him. He literally got hit. It was horizontal in the air.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. We'll keep the offense on the field. Just 2 seconds left in the half. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And the Miners will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Horned Frogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's a fumble. Ball scooped up on the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, UTEP.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it on a crossing route. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action, but right now, it has been a rough game.
A deep shot to the right. Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Let's see what time they fucking talk. They fucking do something fucking crazy.
Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Yeah, okay.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
What are you doing?
The end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
The ball should have been picked off. He read that. All right, hit him. He just stood there.
Point try coming now.
I don't know what that was.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff
That's the perfect call.
Boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Miners offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Just don't block.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They bring him down just short.
Bro, fuck that shit. We're just going with the automatic shit.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Automatic. Actually, this is actually a good play call. I did not full slide. I did not full slide. That's a half slide. Thank you.
Looking to throw it on 1st down.
Overtime.
It's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point makes the lead 11 in the 8-17. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field.
Warmed up.
And the defense make adjustments.
Oh, we got to make a play on that ball. We got to do something there. We can't just let him catch up. Come on, guys. I'm locking.
And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to
You guys are tired. All right, you can make a coach adjustment.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes
Oh,
a
shit.
off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here's the second down play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The receiver
Tackle.
grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I feel like this is a good
Quarterback's doing a
play.
great job of just managing
You go outside, you got help.
Nice throw, good
Yeah, inside we're kind
completion
of
and a
fucked.
first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They test the middle of the defense.
I feel like I bet it's a good pick because they're going to do this corner out.
Chris,
I'm waiting for this corner.
I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Our defense tired.
The motion by the back
There you can
now
throw it over.
forces the defense to
Yep, that makes
adjust.
sense.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Oh, fuck.
Throwing off play action. This pass
Bro,
is
we
caught
have
by-
to make a play
This is
on
why
the
running
ball.
the football is so important. You run the ball and the go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for
Good
the tight end
defense.
to be able to pick up a nice
We know they're
gain.
going for it.
Who's going to lose ground on the run? Now it's going to bring up
We'll make a
fourth
coach
and
adjustment
short.
here.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Needs a completion here on fourth down.
Bro, Ford, what are you doing? You're not supposed to blitz.
Ball carrier tackled at the
What are you
2.
doing, Coker? What are you doing? Oh my! You covered him a little bit long. We actually had this shit. It was actually a good fucking. Just Coker, bro. We gotta start running into each other, bro.
And that completion.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Ball knocked loose on the dive.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good
Yeah, they always play that
defensive
shit.
second down.
Chris, I
Mark
thought he
wanna
had
play
his
it.
hands on that football. I thought it was going to come down.
Might
with
have
it.
seen later
Give
enough.
the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Cavazos. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on fourth down. Looking for the wide out.
Good catch, England.
Hits the ground. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than
Oh,
enough
my
to pick up a
God.
first down.
Well, this
I was kinda worried
quarterback
about that, though.
is unstoppable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a
Good run,
decision.
Ivy.
An accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working.
If you
that
get the
clock.
running game going a little bit more,
Game makes it
you
second
have a lot
and
more
goal.
going like this.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now.
So ball away.
Didn't see anybody open. Just
I saw him, but by the time I would have threw that was picked.
Third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the
I like running that when I have more room.
But given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And a short pitch and
Good
catch
catch,
to the
Gainwell.
tight end. And they get the third down conversion.
You just got to play it kind of slow. Go down the field. And do something crazy.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off.
We got to block. We have to fucking block at some fucking point. Because this is getting embarrassing. This is honestly getting embarrassing.
Very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game. Because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage. Make it as difficult as
I don't really
possible
trust
for you
Moses.
to run the football. So nice
Yeah,
job here by the defense.
Yeah.
They're trying to punch that ball out. Do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shot.
Finally got a hole. Got a hole.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this.
You know what I'm about to do, bro.
That's a great way to get this drive started.
You already know what I'm about to do.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Try to convert with a sweep.
Got him.
They stop him.
That's unstoppable to stop that shit in inches, bro.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Bro, how are we holding on that play call, bro? Oh, my God. I made the first down miss. Somehow I made a miss.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And the Miners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone.
I trust.
Oh, it's batted down by the defense.
That
Great
was
play to deny a touchdown.
I don't mind it, though.
Just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
He makes the grab in the end zone.
No.
Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in.
I gotta look at it again. I had 2 people open here. This is a way harder throw, though. This is a way harder throw. That's easy. That's touchdown.
Control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here
I
they
swear,
go.
trying
to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He knows that
Tackle
place.
made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Good tackle.
He shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Defense is coming after him. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I want to say how much for
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And the same runner's got it again.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage. You get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Over the middle and
good defense.
Well,
You're another going
the
for
defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter.
Easy
you
pressure
don't want to
on
give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath.
Let's go. Give me a block. Give me a block. Let's go.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score
Bro, 11, brother. Good fucking shit.
Defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Good defense, brother. That throw was forced by the fucking pressure, bro. He went for the ball. Like, I see, all you gotta do is get picked. Go for the fucking football. Yeah.
Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Nice grab. It's Cavazos. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cavazos. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Bro, hopefully it works.
A new set of downs after that completion. Leaning on the run game here.
Good run, Ivy.
We got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Good run.
The Niners look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Good run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Niners. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
Pick that. Bye. Go, just go for the ball. You see it.
Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a late deep.
I'm barking up.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
I just ran the ball down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, UTEP.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple of minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Spill me now.
Welcome everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. So UTEP's offense comes onto the field first today. To the air, it's Clements. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Cavazos. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in, it's Cavazos. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the play on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming. So
makes a grab past the marker. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football.
Oh, I did not see this. Safety.
Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I didn't see the safety, man.
One back to the house.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. There he goes! He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Miners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass. It's Clements. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Listen, catch the football, understand football.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Clements. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Cavazos. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Miners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt,
throw it.
It's a victory for them. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas Tech's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Makes the catch. It's Ingram. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
That's reeled in. It's Moses. After 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. And the Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Steps away to find some room.
That's a dot. That's a dot.
And that is exactly what they got.
Well, this
Oh my God, that was a dot on the run. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty ball. One, two.
In points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll
the cornerback,
just
the
take
safeties.
and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Turns it loose. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking to throw again. It's complete.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw. It's Clements. Got the quick pass. And how about that?
First circle.
The doctor always ordered an explosive play to the 40. And the Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snapped it in the shotgun. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the missed connection, it's second down. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Clements. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Wants to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory.
Bro, we gotta stop giving up pressure like this.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it.
Turning it on. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Miners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, UTEP. A great catch and run for 6.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Miners will kick it off to start the second half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they've regained the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but...
He's got an alley. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work.
Bro, we just gotta stop blocking, bro.
No,
Sometimes I don't really understand how we don't block. Other times we block really well.
They got nothing on the last play at second and 10. Here comes the heat.
If I didn't get hit, that's
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Clements. And they can't make the connection on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the red zone, first and 10 from the 19. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
That's been a problem all the time. I have no idea why I picked this play call.
Red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it. They get him stopped at the 2, and it'll be first and goal. The Miners look to keep this drive humming.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big throw, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
That's right, got to Jersey was in. Didn't go down. He's still not down yet.
coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to
That's
end
a
up
touchdown,
going
bro.
his way.
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Across the line. That's a touchdown. Bro, I don't.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
That was literally a touchdown.
On 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Niners! And that one will give them the lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
What the?
Wide open.
What the? Bro, I swatted the ball.
And they add 6.
Wait, how is this called? Bro, what the fuck is this? You can't. Oh my god, I'm getting cheated. He literally fucking glitched on the fucking screen. Here, then he's there. You physically can't do that. Nah, bro, I'm getting bullshit. That's bullshit.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.
And you can't physically cannot do that, bro. Like, oh my.
So he can get run after the
Dude, what the?
Dude,
what was that shit?
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Clements. Got a man, it's Cavazos. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Creates a little space. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They move on top here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Back to throw, it's Clements. Finds a spot in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
I always like the guy just don't want to go through the hole.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened. Right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Clements. Throws for the tight end.
I don't know how Campbell called up. I have no idea how he called up.
And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. And off from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, UTEP. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Coastal Carolina is getting dominated today, and friends, the folks in Conway deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 19 to South Alabama. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this.
Lofts one high indeed.
That's happening again, bro.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
A nice play by this defense, and now you are 1 play away. Like, you've got the lead. You've got to pin your ears back. You're coming home, and you're playing the pass on this play, and you are trying to end this game right here.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. He's looking to throw. Got his man. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. First down here for the offense. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Push down for the tackle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. The Miners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UCF Knights offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches...
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The play-action fake. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Coffee. Hit as he throws.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So UTEP's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down coming up. This time they'll go to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Miners line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking to the big tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. This offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen it the last couple weeks.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a crease. It's Blade. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Using the quick game. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. Looking downfield, it's Coffee. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Going over the middle, it's Cavazos.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast.
Snags it. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Miners trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Fires into the end zone.
Touchdown. Hey, come back for holding. Yep. Oh, he's coming back for holding.
That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. The snap sets up to throw.
Bro, we got to stop holding, bro.
It's Cavazos. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
This is be the way that we honestly lose all the fucking time. It's like, I get back, get pushed all the way fucking back. I make good to reach. I get sacked, we fumble the ball or something.
Looking downfield, it's Clements.
Or I just throw a dog. Never mind.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Miners.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year.
Their touchdowns.
That's why they're a top 10 offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns.
Oh, that's on me.
And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep.
Bro, I hate when they do that shit, dude.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Well, Reese,
yeah, he caught
talking
that.
about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with
he was burned anyway. It didn't matter what I did there. He was burned anyway.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They want to run it left here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Using his legs and splayed. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
People talk about physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
Grab behind the line. It's Blade. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Clements. Throws to the
That's lucky. That is lucky. That was going to be picked off. I'm thankful that dude hit that fucking ball. I am so fucking thankful he hit that fucking ball.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. With the catch, it's Moses. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Keep pressing. I'm going to call that shit.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get
I'm
off
not gonna
another
lie.
snap before the end of the period. Catch in the middle, it's Cavazos. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lost it high and deep.
You don't have to jump for that, bro.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the.
They keep pressing, bro. I don't know why they're pressing my receivers. It's dumb.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
Yeah, I don't know if I know where to go.
Brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now
we do need to run more
2nd
there.
and goal. Wants to go up top.
How is this a holding call? How? Gainwell, you got to pay attention, bro. I mean, not Gainwell. Tinkle, you got to pay attention. Like, the ball's already thrown. Like, why are you holding? The ball's already gone.
Well, he did on that one. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire.
Throw the ball. Wait, throw the ball. I'm pressing the button to throw the ball away. Oh, my God.
And how big is that earlier sack?
I threw that ball away, dude. Oh, my.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Their pass not.
I threw the fucking ball away.
Tried to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Never seen.
They're going to run it.
Oh, he's gone.
Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Yates.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looks as if he's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Back to throw, it's Coffee. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moses. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Finds the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Clements. And he got smacked just... the pass, it's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, that's not a good sign for this offensive line.
And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
And it's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
Looking to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, UTEP. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And hey, how about the 2-for-1? The quarterback gets a touchdown pass and a new tattoo to remember the moment by.
You know, we always talk about quarterbacks having soft focus around them and a hard focus downfield. You just saw that right there. There are a lot of quarterbacks that would have been anticipating the hit coming, maybe taking the sack or just tried to throw the ball away. They would have panicked. Not this guy. He stood in there, he faced the fire, and boy, oh boy, that was a beautiful throw.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Give to the running back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando.
The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third.
Get Archer back a little bit longer.
Of 8 opens a whirl of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cavazos. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Miners are facing 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, marked it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Coffee. Got his man in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground with the back. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They try to pop a run on the draw. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Moses. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into, got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Breaks the tackle. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Snowed under by the defense.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air, it's Henderson. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Knights have their offense in high gear. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Using his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Oh, they're after him. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
4th and goal now in the 4th quarter, down a couple of scores. This ball needs to go to your best player on offense. Who's your best playmaker, be it a receiver, tight end, running back, that can win in space and get you this touchdown?
Dropping back, it's Henderson. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! Quick strike. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm thirsty as fuck. Jesus. I'm sure the whole fucking season we can bullshit. I want to see where.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the UTEP Miners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Utes will boot it away to start the game. returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Miners' offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down.
Bro, can we get blocking on the outside, Gainwell? Please. Love of God. Every single time.
You're watching it as a defensive player and coming this
Oh, wrong play, wrong play. I thought that was verticals. I thought that was verticals.
I better get pressure on this guy.
Go back to
If I let him
ISO.
feel comfortable, you'll see another day like
Go back
last
to
week.
ISO.
I mean, that dude was
Fall
accurate.
off.
Almost every ball was caught.
Yeah,
They were
he's
in
not beating
rhythm.
up.
They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his
Okay.
spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break
Okay,
to check it out.
Stingley will beat that
One thing
guy.
that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here.
It doesn't matter.
Fires one high and deep.
That's a dot over throw, too.
Ready for the first down. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That celebration. Shower quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions.
Oh, yeah. 1 second. Good to change this.
So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that control passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from
We got to slow down the run game, bro.
That'll be enough for the first
I don't know
down.
what we're doing right now.
At the 48. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program.
But I don't really like pressing.
So
someone gets burnt every single time.
Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. In this case here, expect him to make some plays early on.
The Utes decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
We gotta get like a 3. A 4-star transfer cornerback next year. Because we have like no cornerbacks. Like I'm not even trolling.
They'll try the run.
Good run. Got 3 on that. I like this play. It does look like I don't. It really depends on how long it takes to set it. You get to. For some reason, you have to go look through for this. Yeah, it's open.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
There's so many reads on that one play.
Secondary, you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Throwing right.
Drop that? Bro, we can't be dropping balls, bro. What the hell are we doing right now? I don't understand what we're doing.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet.
And they're showing you their intentions early.
And wait
he caught that, bro.
The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Yeah, he caught the ball, dude.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
Oh, no.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Miners have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure.
I threw the wrong person.
As he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go to the ground. Hard running.
Run.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on
Might
the
just
attack
be
from
running
there.
game, honestly.
And the Miners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Clements. Trying to set up the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UTEP. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it at the 30.
Bro, Coker, what the?
Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The extra point here with
I don't make the coach he goes for me, bro.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've
Coach get Browns
guys
out
that
for
are
almost every single
dangerous
time.
after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. And the physical play there forces
He's not
the
going to football, so
incompletion
we
on
don't
first
know
down.
volunteer right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Clements. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock taken away.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
I don't know you don't want to.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end.
You guys have dropped balls, man.
The penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Clements. Extending the play. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Fires to the big fella. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A first down for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's loose. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football. You know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quick strike complete. Smashes through the tackle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after kick.
And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Moses. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Holding fire complete. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's out past the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's
Good catch, Moses.
What a catch! A diving grab down the right side.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're...
He lobs one high down the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Fung. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utes!
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way. Across the field, big time play, big time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Moses. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Ohio delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Athens. Thing is, this was a road victory. And a win like this is going to resonate throughout the MAC. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? To the air, it's Fung. Finds his big tight end. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Got a man. It's Moses.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Clements. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Miners in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a first down.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Miners! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Utes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Scanning the field is Clements. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected.
Turning it on! They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Red pass hits complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. The Miners are on the move. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move.
Yeah,
this freshman makes the stop after a short game.
I'm trying to swim back into a hole.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Utah! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. An impressive run from the back. gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Oh, come on, bro.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. On the move, it's Peters. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Back to throw, it's Fung. Plucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a man on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Holds it in and looking upfield.
So I keep on trying to cut this back to
and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time? He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, UTEP! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The give from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Fung. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the...
It's a running room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Utes are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Right down the middle.
Good
And a
defense.
missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Not a lot of room, and found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Or wait too long.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Finds his man. It's Cavazos. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35. First and 10. Dropping back, it's Clements. Sets up the screen. At the 45 on his way. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Got enough for the first. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. There was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And the Utes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fung. That's caught. It's Peters.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Peters. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And they'll try to fight a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's Fung. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Fit it in the window for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Utes want to move quickly.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. He's looking to pass. That's got it. Looking for the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Moses. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So what the fuck was that throw? Accomplish something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the...
There he goes. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Miners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Miners will have it 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Miners are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Clements. Under fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.